Kat Timmins was in the prime of her life. She had money, success, an expanding business, family, friends, a nice home, and time to play and enjoy life. But in 2002, she got a sinus infection. Despite several rounds of antibiotics, there was no improvement, and X-rays and CAT scans then showed that the infection was spreading throughout her face and jawbone. She had to have a biopsy of the infected area, which revealed cancerous cells. Doctors tried to find a medication that might work, but nothing did. The infection then mutated and spread throughout her body, and she was diagnosed with acute lymphatic leukemia and promptly put on chemotherapy. Kat became very tired, sick to her stomach, feverish and mentally confused. She couldn't keep up with work and began to lose jobs and struggled with all the medical bills. Everything she had worked for was being stripped away. However, a business associate introduced her to Pam Popper's Wellness Forum. There, Kat learnt about how important diet was in regaining her health, and that she had to work on her mind, body and spirit if she wanted to get well. She began to change her eating habits and started a healing journey of nutrition and herbal therapy. During the next several weeks, Kat says she implemented a powerful blend of natural plant foods into her diet. For every meal, she consumed blended, whole plant foods as smoothies. After 6 weeks, she started to feel better and felt hope and excitement for the first time. It was at this point, she said, I had to make a decision whether to continue chemotherapy or to stop this treatment and rely completely on food, herbs and faith. My family begged me not to stop the doctor's treatment plan, so I made a deal with them. Give me just 1 week. I will do what I want to do for 1 week. If my blood tests were worse, then I would continue with the chemotherapy. If my blood tests were the same or better, then they were to leave me alone and let me continue with alternatives. Agreed. The doctor said with anger that if I were to stop treatment now, I would certainly die. Since I was so sick, so broke, and 3 days from losing my home, death didn't seem like a bad alternative to me. 1 week later, Kat's blood tests were slightly better, so she got her family's blessing to continue her own treatment plan. A few months later, her blood tests showed great improvements. The infection and the cancer cells were beginning to dissolve. 1 year later, Kat was infection-free and cancer-free. Not only that, but her allergies were going away, and the arthritis she had been experiencing was improving. When Kat was a teenager, she had many surgeries to eliminate cysts in her uterus and ovaries, and was left with 90% scar tissue and told that having children would be impossible. What happens next is nothing short of miraculous. So let's hear as Pam Popper explains more.
And that's what these stories are all about, and some of them are just amazing. Some of them I still cry when I think about them. This one woman, amazing story, had leukemia. She wasn't getting better, and she was pretty sure she was going to die, and she just went home and dropped to her knees on the hall floor and said, God, I don't think I want to die. And if there's a way to get through this and save myself, let me know what it is. And she ran into an associate of mine the next day. And you can say whatever, if different people think different things. I kind of think some of this is a God thing. She found her way to us, and her husband was apoplectic about her not continuing the chemotherapy, but it clearly wasn't working. And she said, I'll tell you what, just give me an opportunity to take care of myself right, the way that these people are showing me. And if it doesn't work, I'll go back to the chemo. Well, it did. And there's the part that always makes me cry, is that the chemotherapy that she had put her in menopause. And after the whole thing was over, she always wanted to have a baby, but that wasn't going to happen. And one day she got pregnant. Her menstrual period started again. And she calls, I'm going to tear up, but she ended up having a baby, and he's graduating from high school this year, I think. So, yeah, that's a success story on so many levels, right? And that happens all the time in our office, stuff like that.
I really loved hearing the emotion in Pam's voice as she teared up sharing this recovery story. What's also amazing is that doctors were astonished to find no scar tissue in Kat's uterus. At 39 years of age, she gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Now, this amazing story is only anecdotal, and it's really important to note that everyone's health journey is different, and to make sure you discuss with your medical professionals before stopping any medication or treatment, and to also work closely with health professionals such as Wellness Forum Health to decide on the best way forward for your condition. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and subscribe for more upcoming videos.